to his roof. A man in a boat came by. He refused to get in it. I'm waiting for God's help. He drowned. He was very angry when he came face to face with God. Why didn't you save me? He asked. God said, I sent you the neighbor, I sent you the camel, and I sent you the boat. What more did you want?
I'm doing what you told us to. Trust in God. I won't insult him and fight.
Insult him by protecting yourself and your people?
Leave him be. He's still thinking like a slave. When someone strikes a slave, they cower and beg, please don't hit me again. They wring their hands and keep their back bent, even while they're being beaten to death. A man with pride. Pride in himself and his family and his tribe. He says, touch me and you die. I think maybe you might have the makings of a warrior after all.
Ready?
Ready, yes. First for the Amalekites and then for you.
We can't afford to risk you in battle.
Nor you. But I know who should lead them.
We can't take the village, and we can't attack their army head-on. We have to ask ourselves, how do they see us? Who do they think we are?
Ex-slaves who can't or won't fight.
That's right. What do they want from us?
They want to steal our flocks, kill the men and boys, and take all our women as slaves.
So we use that against them.
There won't be any miracles today. Today, he's testing us. If we want the sea to part, if we want the rock to split, we have to do it ourselves. With these. Seems strange to be holding these, doesn't it? We've been forbidden to carry weapons for 400 years. Forbidden to strike back when someone attacked us. All that changes today. You're the ones who will work the miracles now. Joshua will lead you in battle. Like you, he's never fought one before. But the Amalekites are fighting for loot and slaves. We are fighting for the right to exist as free people. Our cause is the greater one. And God is with us.
Give us a sword.
We have enough soldiers.
It's for them.
One sword won't fight off the Amalekite army.
No, but it can make sure they won't take us alive.
We won't be their concubines. Our children won't be their slaves.
Wait.
All right, they've seen us! Run! Look over there! They were ambushed!
Have we pleased you? Did we pass the test? How many more tests like this will you set us?
We fought and won today. Will we have to keep fighting and winning to show we're worthy of you? How many other battles like this will we have to fight to prove that?
We won. He led us to victory.
With Aaron at his side.
Moses said, "Here is where we stand and fight."
True. But at what cost? How many more victories like this can we afford?
I have betrayed my husband.
I've betrayed my wife.
Stop! Stop there! Stop there!
Take that silly toy away.
I said stop!
I'm looking for a man called Moses.
Moses! Moses! Zipporah!
Heard about Moses, who defeated Pharaoh and his whole army. Led his people into the desert. Got into a fight with the Amalekites. Killed them all. Burned their village. That was you.
The Moses who married Zipporah, the daughter of Jethro, yes, who seems to want to forget me.
Take any of them slaves?
No.
Pity. All an Amalekite has got for. How did you do it? That God of yours? The one who spoke to you?
We owe it all to him, yes.
He spoke to you in the mountains, yes. Then he was in Egypt, and now he's here in the desert too.
Yes.
You take him with you.
I think it's more like he's with us all the time. How? I don't know. He's a mountain god and a god of slaves and a god of free man and a god of the desert. He seems to be everywhere.
He still speaks to you?
Sometimes I think I hear him. But I think he wants me to work it all out for myself, if I can. But he's still here, watching, listening, telling me somehow that when I really need him again, he'll be there.
Who are you going to fight next? Philistines deserve as much as the Amalekites got.
I hope not to have to fight anyone. But I doubt if it can be like that.
Where are you headed? Where are you taking them?
To the land God promised them. First, there's something he wants from them. From me. It's to do with the desert. Something we have to find here.
Can you find it? If you don't know what it is. You weren't much of a shepherd when you came to me first. Had to learn it. But you learned well. What a hard life it is. Dangerous at times. Lonely. Don't always do what you tell them, do they? Sometimes they kick you. They have no one else to rely on. You feed them, care for them, stop the wolves from getting to them.
Sheep don't complain all the time. Argue with every decision you make, plot against you. I have someone to protect me. He's the only one I can trust, apart from my brother and sister.
No, you can't trust anyone.
He'd lay down his life for me.
Tonight, perhaps, but tomorrow, things can change.
Your own family doesn't change.
I taught you to be a shepherd. I taught you to survive out here. Listen to me. When you run in front of the pack, what do they see? Your back. Makes for a broad and tempting target. You cannot trust anyone. You cannot trust anyone at all. You shouldn't even trust me.
Not trust you.
Well, me, perhaps. Point made. You're still not there, despite all the airs you give yourself. Still a long way away. You have a lot to learn. I don't think she wants you to forget her. I think She doesn't want that at all.
So you are him. The Moses whose name is famous all across the desert.
You. How has this time been for you?
Since my husband sent me away. Those are your sons. They're of an age to ask who the father is. What do I tell them? That they're not just the sons of a sheep herder, but a warrior and a leader of men? That we're going to be together from now on. They have been cast adrift as children too, just as you. Don't you want to bring them to shore? Tell them how much you love them.
I'm not a king. I'm a shepherd. This is my flock. I can't abandon it.
We'll stay with you. We'll go on the journey with you.
I can't. This takes everything I have. Every moment of the day and the night.
What is it?
It's all right. Don't worry. Don't worry.
If you make my mother cry, I'll kill you.
This is my son, Gershom. His father is a long way away. He's on a journey. When it doesn't seem he's coming back from.
Wish you were coming with us. Like those boys have a father.